Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a round I got in the Berga Giros GK on Monday evening with Salty Walty, who is in the mass production Psycho Gundam. Really glad he got that. And yeah, I really like this thing. It has benefited tremendously from basically, I've been running on gold engineering tickets for a while, and I just blew most of them on maxing this out in the hangar because I wanted to be able to basically get it up to maximum ability, and also that made two of the composites parts I have on it much more effective. I have the one for ranged attack, and I have the one for, I think it's beam and ballistic defense. So I also wound up with an enhancement skill that I got the top level of ballistic defense, so I have an extra 12 points, I think it is, 10 or 12 points of ballistic defense. So yeah, this thing really, really good. Once you kit it out properly, you can see it can do a lot of damage very quickly with its machine gun. And the thing I really like about it is it has what the menu here calls hob bugs on its shoulder. I think they were just called bugs within F91. And what they are is basically vicious little drones designed to clear out the interior space colonies so that the Crossbone Vanguard can just move into them. But in-game, they're basically physical damage Psychomu weapons, and they also can just kind of hover around your shoulders and do and just attack things around you like a turret. And the thing I really like about that is that they are completely automated in that, and they will just they actually saved me from something that snuck up behind me in one round. Took out an enemy that was about to stab me in the back. But yeah, the other thing I like about these is you'll notice that it does have the high-speed mobile shooting skill, but it doesn't actually need it most of the time, because as long as those bugs are deployed, if you're launching them as a Psychomu or if you have them, hovering over your shoulders to watch your back, you can fire while boosting. So yeah, I just pulled a dumb and got myself blown up, because I really should not have stuck around an enemy spawn point to fight off that doggy Giros while I was on low health. That was just several flavors of dumb, but it's the dumbest thing I think I end up doing this whole round. I think I blathered over the part at the beginning where where Salty managed to lock down the Banshee I was chasing with a Garobi, and I managed to take it out. So that was fun. Like, this is one of the few times that I was actually like really on my game playing with Salty on a Monday, and man, that felt good. I frequently feel like I am just kind of dragging us down when we do this, but ow, Super Gundam. But yeah, this was a lot better, and it's one of the best rounds I've played in a while, actually. But yeah, the fact that this can fire all of its weapons while boosting, and the fact that its special weapons are a benefit rather than a drawback, I really appreciate, because I really do like the standard Berga Giros. It's a good machine. But one of the things that bothers me about it is that it is one of those things where the shelf nozzles are decent weapons. They're basically steerable missiles. They're not bad. But they also increase the suit's mobility and let you fire while boosting as long as you don't use them. And I get the logic, and I was happy that downswing took. And I get the logic behind that. I do, and basically that's the theme on the standard Berga Giros, that you have to manage its resources very carefully, because you can't use the melee lance when your shot lancer is reloading either. But at the same time, just basically that pretty much means that you are only going to get to use your shelf nozzle weapon in emergency circumstances, because you're going to want the mobility 9 times out of 10. With this, you actually get benefits. You get an attack bonus, and you can fire while boosting while the bugs are deployed. So yeah, there's a benefit to using them instead of a drawback. I really like the feel of that a lot better, obviously. I understand game balance, and I don't think the way the standard Berga Giros does it is bad or wrong, but man, this is just more fun. Again, I like the fast suits. I like the ones that can fire while boosting. That is an important skill. I feel like just the I I I do enjoy this game. Obviously, I'm still playing it 8 years later, and over 10 years after I played the original. But also, F91 especially is where using a mobile suit actually starts to feel like what I think using a mobile suit should feel like, because you can move very quickly, you can fire while boosting, you can be very mobile, because that's the game. That's the idea, that they are fast and maneuverable enough that they are worth putting all this time and money into, because that they are superior to tanks or fighters. And yeah, like I said, this is where that actually really kind of sets in. It makes for much more difficult gameplay because you are managing a lot more skills, resources, etc. But it really just does feel a lot more like what I feel like Mobile Suit Combat should feel like, without going so far that I can't keep up with it. Because yeah, I got some good coaching on Gundam versus several games of it, and just keeping up with that for me, with some of the button combos and ways of rapid firing your weapon by canceling into boost repeatedly. Those were just really, really difficult for me to keep up with. This is a lot more comfortable. But yeah, I really like this suit. It was a little fragile the first way I built it, because I actually didn't add any beam defense the first time. But yeah, once I had the few extra slots, well, one in each location as usual, and the extra engineering skills and the extra levels on the composite parts, it really came together. It is really a lot of fun. And yeah, as you can see, it is kind of one-sided at the moment, but you can also see that our team is getting whittled down very quickly. The enemy team is defending their bomb plant very well. And honestly, this is the reason, this like end section is the reason why I feel comfortable running this. I don't like running super one-sided matches, but the enemy team was starting on a really solid comeback here at the end. If they'd had another 30 seconds, they might have, broken even with us. But just the fact that the fact that they did give a good showing, especially at the end, really was nice, because this went really well. Yeah, and look how tiny the Berga Giros is next to the mass production Psycho there. And yeah, I managed top score 7188 and 170,000 damage. Salty was not far behind, so yeah. One of the few, and 8 and 3, one of the few instances where not only was I playing well, but I actually outscored him, because yeah, he does really well. Like 9 times out of 10 when we're playing together. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. But yeah, I am really happy I got this. I think I mentioned I did the full crossbone step up, and this and the X3 I got at the end of it are the only new things I got out of that whole thing. And honestly, after that performance, I'm pretty satisfied with that, because I really do like this thing.